jump in. Help me begin your story. How does it go again? Long ago, deep in the forest, monsters call the whale mist. That's right, long ago, nestled in the heart of the forest was the monster village of Omen. You are born from slime that holds the memory of monsters known for... slime. Words and thoughts, of course. You're not awake yet, but soon your first eye will open. Your simple dreams will give way to life itself. You dream of helping the sick and soothing the woeful, outsmarting everyone else, speaking true when others lie. I mean, these are good options. I think let's start here. Hey, we're kind. Your body is turning and twisting, growing solid in the middle of a great vat of green slime. Time to be born. Let's be born. Oh, look how cute this guy is. Snark, snark, snark. Aww. You awaken in the thawing season, when the ground is soft and wet. Onward. Your eye is open. You're a morsel, just barely born. You float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, flailing, and stealing food from each other. I'm just gonna float here a little longer. Close your eye and breathe for a while. You are at peace. As long as you live, you will always remember this one moment of perfect, transcendent calm. Abandon the world within and engage the world beyond. Open your eye again, smile with a new formed mouth. There are many other morsels here. Perhaps they will be your friends. Another morsel swims toward you. It opens its mouth to show a set of small, sharp teeth. It bites you. Aye. Swim away. You kick with new legs and paddle with new arms, squeak with a new mouth and cry tears of slime from your glistening eye. The aggressor is left in your wake. It turns and latches onto another morsel. Well, I mean, we can't have that. Lure the attacker away. You squeak and splash the violent morsel until it turns away from its prey. It swims at you. Let's lead it away from everybody, then escape. You keep squeaking as you swim just slowly enough that the other morsel will continue to pursue. It's getting tired. Time to go. And we're clever. As the violent morsel slows to a stop, you speed up. You leave it in an empty part of the spawning vat where it has nobody to bite. Later, hater. Splash, flutter, splish, squeak. Another morsel is too weak to swim properly. It's sinking toward the bottom of the spawning vat. Oh no, that's terrible. You feel a deep sense of injustice at the smaller morsel's impending demise. If only you could do something about it. Do something about it. You swim to the morsel, determined to act. Get under the morsel and push it up, or try to think of something. Getting under the morsel and pushing it up seems like it might not be safe for us. I'm concerned that my indecision is not going to go well, but... Rack your newborn brain. Hey, I'm more clever. Wait! There! Some animal bones and sticks, rotting at the bottom, half hidden beneath the slime clumps. Prop up the dying morsel. You swim to the bottom, casting about you. You gather some sticks and the long curving ribs of a deer. You jam together good and tight. The morsel's own dissolving body holds everything together well enough. Half its body is above the surface of the slime. Make sure nobody messes up what you've created. You swim in circles around the rescued morsel, keeping the cruel ones and biters away until your new friend begins to move and solidify. Cut the morsel off the structure. As you do, you feel dizzy. That's a first. You've never been dizzy before. Everything goes green. Wake up. Your friend is gone, but not dead. Another morsel points to the edge of the spawning vat. While you slept, the weak one grew into a monsterling. Hooray for brains! You have grown too big for the spawning vat. You must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling. Got any advice? You're gonna get into some trouble, which is great. Exercise your bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness, and honesty. What kind of monster will you be? Indeed. To the Brood Cave. An adventure. Hey. Alright. What else can we clicky? Top bit shows how many days you have left until your next stage of life, and the bottom shows how much respect you have amassed. I've got none. What's respect? Impress other monsters. I'll talk about how amazing you are. The more respect you gain in the earlier stages of life, the greater power you'll wield later on. Gotcha. And that is that. Go figure. You can't click anything else except for me. Higgery daggery, bit bat baggery. Hurt grip toes. What's adventure? Ooh. Choose my adventure. Let's see. I mean, we gotta start with a cup of slime, right? Big ol' Hamrag comes to the cave with a box full of metal cans. What's this? He says, it's drink or douse day. These cans are full of what the humans call soda pop. Monsterlings drink soda pop? Bubbly liquid sugar, you bet. But they also like to see who can chug the most, or endure the most exploding metal cans at once. Drink or douse. Well, I personally don't drink soda pop. Let's douse. The other monsterlings go through the cans, picking out the bulging and dented ones. Climb into that big clay jar with the bad cans. You hear shaking sounds, shoo 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 shoo, wacka 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 wacka, and so on, and more cans are piled on top of you. This is definitely a bad idea. Keep it up, it's time to blow things up. I'm a little less clever, but I'm very brave. Hiss, rattle, 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 hiss, everything's shaking in here. Somebody's kicking the jar. Uh-oh, it's too late to get out now. Next thing you know, Nash is dragging you behind her on a forest path. What happened? You can't seem to speak, but Nash sees you trying. She turns to you, and you realize you are just a head and part of a body. Oh no! Ah! Nash says, we've been picking up pieces of you for hours. Ew. Elder Hamrag says, you won, little monsterling. Now let's put together your pieces and see if you heal. Wait, he doesn't know if a monsterling can heal from this? Look, you just raised your claw. You're recovering. Doesn't that make you happy? Sure. That was cute. Ip, trip, zack, snack, snack. Let's do some more venturing. I haven't gained any respect. How do we gain respect? Ooh. You're chatting with Gobclaws and Blistery when a foul stench wafts in. Monsterlings all over the cave are shivering and holding their noses. Yuck. What is it? It's Blotz. Gobclaws says someone's got to tell him. He stinks. But not the way monsters should. Blotz sees your group and makes his way over. Gobclaws and Blistery retreat. Let's talk to Blotz about it. He doesn't mean to. Look, he seems so sweet. You spread your claws in a friendly way, and Blotz sits next to you. Blotz pouts. Why'd they run away? Let's make up a clever story to help him. You begin to tell the story of the cleanest monster, a shining paragon of hygiene and delightful scents. You can almost hear the sounds of bathing. Blotz is enraptured by the story. Keep going. You end with, but I only made up the cleanest monster, who is not you. You stink, Blotz. We need to wash you. And you do. Problem solved. Seems like kind of a dick move, but okay. I guess it worked. Okay. Alright, it's time to be king. Blotz snuck outside and found a human knife stuck in a tree. It's shiny, sharp, and scary. He starts swinging it around, like a human would. Maybe you should stop him from waving that thing around. Just stay away, it's dangerous. Dangerous schmangerous, take it for yourself. I feel like this is going to hurt if I try to stop him. I don't want to just stay away though, then he's going to hurt himself. And taking it for myself is probably not a good idea. Alright, this is my personality. Let's try to stop him. I'm brave. You speak up just in time to stop him from chopping off Smark's little paw. Blotz is distracted by the blood. You see your chance to act. Oh my goodness, show Blotz how dangerous the knife can be, hurt him with it, take the knife away gently, then take it to Elder Marinus. Run and tell Marinus. I don't know why this is, got a caution sign on it. But we're gonna give it a try. Ferocity and bravery. Calm is the last thing the agitated Blotz expects. You pluck the knife from him and run to Elder Marinus. She flares with anger at the sight of the Hu-Man weapon. Well, we're going full Paragon, so as much as I might protect him with a little lie, I'm gonna give her the knife and tell her the whole truth. Elder Marinus smiles as you tell her the tale. Well done, little one. I'm glad you came to me. Yes, it was well done, wasn't it? And I hope Blotz doesn't get in trouble. Alright. We have to go see the wolf. Or fox, excuse me. Suddenly a fox runs into the cave. It yips, looks over its shoulder, and runs behind a big rock. That snarling and growling outside as well? Judging by the commotion, yes, there's a pack of wolves in hot pursuit. Aha, it was wolves. They seem reluctant to come into a cave full of monsters, even little ones like you. Get all the monsterlings to make noise, scare the wolves away, get the fox out from behind the rock, run out and attack the wolves. I mean, I don't want to do any of those. Let's get the fox out from behind the rock. Well, wait a minute. I don't want to scare the wolves off. They're just hungry puppies looking for big meals. But I don't want to get the fox caught either. Alright, let's try. Ferocity and cleverness. Monsterling laughter can be disturbing if you're not ready for it. The wolves soon run off, fearful for their lives. Oh, they're not stupid wolves. Poor things, they're just hungry. The fox crouches on the cave floor, clearly terrified. I mean, we gotta try to talk to the poor thing. This one doesn't seem to be a talking fox. Just a fox. Okay. But we're still gonna leave it alone. I'm not eating up the poor fox. Fox runs from place to place within the cave, keeping out of reach of any monsterling who shows an interest. Look at that bushy little tail. Look at that cute little nose. Eventually, when it's sure the coast is clear, the fox leaves the cave. You swear it winks at you as it goes. Maybe it was secretly a talking fox. Who can understand such things? Well, that's sweet. Alright, let's keep the adventure rolling. You're halfway towards leaving, becoming an adolescent. Firm up your personality as much as you can. Okie dokie. I'm trying. I'm gonna firm it up with some chicken. Hamrag, an older monster, brings a big sack full of squirming rats into the cave. As he heads for the spawning vat, he trips and all the rats spill out onto the floor. Oh no. I'm gonna help some escape. Super kind. You trip Nash Nash and shove Blotz away, helping a dozen rats scurry away. One rat turns and nods to you, its little pink eyes bobbing in the darkness. Okay. Awesome. Morton, Bear Square, Care Stare. Alright, we gotta play some good music. You follow a thudding noise and find Sickle and Lapper hitting animal skulls with sticks. Nash Nash stands to one side, judging their performance. Oh, I mean, obviously we're gonna play as a musician. I'm brave. Nash Nash walks this way and that, watching as you take your position behind the skull of a bear. You think she's looking for weakness. Who cares about skill? We're gonna play from the heart. Oh, it's a little less clever, but I'm very brave. You drum as hard as you possibly can. Your sticks break and the skull shatters. Dapper and Sickle yelp in pain, but Nash Nash likes it. I'm gonna stop and accept my victory graciously. Hey, I'm more clever. Sickle claps you on the back while Nash Nash chases Lapper away. You notice that Sickle broke one of her sticks too, but Lapper didn't break any. Aw, poor Lapper. Two days left. Go digging for treasure. Gobclaws pulls you into a side tunnel. There's something under there, she says, pointing to a huge pile of bat guano. Will you help me dig it out? Sure. Let's go right to the poop. No, that's probably not going to be very smart. It is going to be brave, but it's not going to be smart. Sure. Oh, it is just -1 cleverness. He was right, there's something solid under all this poop. Let's work together in perfect harmony, at least. Honesty. The two of you uncover plenty of animal skulls, way too big for them to have been eaten by bats. Perhaps a family of badgers was sleeping here. Badgers! Badger, 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 badger. Yes, and then thousands of bats all had to poop at the same time. And they just gotta make some mushrooms. Yes, that's probably it. Gobclaw seems disappointed that she didn't find anything more interesting, but it was still a good day's digging practice. In poop. Alright. Do you think we probably need some ferocity? Sometimes you need to be cruel. Can you bring yourself to tear a wolf apart with your claws to show you're a monster? How about its cubs? Your ferocity score is 12 out of 100. Eek. What's my bravery? 33. Okay. What's my cleverness? 45. That's not bad. I'm very strong. Honesty? 24. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but that's alright. That's pretty good. Kindness? 27. Alright. I'm good with this so far. Diggery daggery bit that baggery mop. Alright, well, let's see what the grump is all about here. Hamrag, an adult monster, sleeps in a big pile of monsterlings. Everyone is comfortable. Comfy. Lots, giggling, sticks lichen in all four of Hamrag's nostrils. Hamrag's eyes shoot open as he starts to choke. Lots shushes you with a threatening scowl. Hell no. I'm not afraid of Blotz. You jump on Hamrag's head and knock some of the lichen loose. He squeals and gasps, then remembers that he can breathe through his mouth. Crisis averted. Hamrag glowers down past his jowls, scowling as though you hadn't saved him. He roars and demands to know who plugged up his nose. I mean, I ain't a snitch either here. But again, honesty is important. Telling the truth. Blotz did it! Hamrag thanks you, grabs Blotz, and sits on him. All of Blotz's breath whooshes out and he can't inhale again. Hamrag stays there for a good long while. Oh, damn. That didn't fucking age well. Alright. Oh my, you wake up and find out that you're no longer a little monsterling. You're growing up. Wow! Elder Marinus calls the oldest monsterlings together in a group. You're one of the oldest ones now, so you should join them. She looks grave. Let's go. I ain't scared. Marinus shuffles down the long tunnel, turning this way and that among dozens of forking passages. Keep going. Marinus stops at a warm, humid chamber with a pit on the floor. She points to the pit, which seethes with thick mist. I'm braving my way right in. You fall, and fall some more, and fall, you're falling, and other monsterlings are falling? Yes, some of them are crying, and you can't see through the mist. Or is it fog? Maybe clouds. Moans and groans and whispering screams. Where is this? It must be somewhere. You land on smooth, flat stone. Despite the swirling vapor, the floor is dry as a bone. You hear other monsterlings breathing nearby. Some of them are still above you, still falling. I mean, I don't know if it hurt me, but I'm gonna try to help. Oof! You don't see who you helped. Whoever it is rolls away into the thick fog without a word. Gratitude is not important. That's not why you do it. You rejoin some of the monsterlings at the edge of the mist. There are more passages out of here than you can count. Some monsterlings begin to panic, while others look determined. I mean, the whole point is for me to be the paragon here, right? I'm taking charge. The other monsterlings watch you, curious. I'm gonna help everyone work together. You lead the other monsterlings in a rousing song. Putting aside their trepidation, they advance into the twisting passages. Soon you have all convened in a cave full of even thicker mist. Where is everyone? We can't see each other. The chamber swirls with mist, smoke, fog, vapor, except it's not any of those things. It's ghosts! Hundreds of them, large and small, they're everywhere. Spooky. One by one, the pale ghosts begin to turn their attention to you. Their eyes glow different colors. I'm standing fast, I ain't scared of no ghost. The ghosts speak in many voices, all hollow and distant, all in unison. They ask you, "Do you fear?" I wait and say nothing. The ghosts stare into and through you as though you're the one made of mist. One sharp voice speaks from behind you. "Why are you here?" I'm just biding my time. A small ghost coils around your foot like a cold, wet snake. The ghost moans, "Will you lend us some of your blood, so we may go on?" I mean, I think attacking it might actually be better for me, but here we go. Let them take your blood. Good. The ghosts draw closer and closer, unraveling their bodies into ropes of fog like the tentacles of some great clammy squid. Their eyes grow dim, and you think you see things. I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna stop them if they take too much, just to be on the safe side. You get ready to back away if necessary, then realize they're all around you, biting and drinking. Feel dizzy. Fall down unconscious. Oh no! Well, I'm super not ferocious. I don't know how they, I'm still at 0% here. I haven't gotten any of my, any respect from anybody. You wake up inside a well-appointed hovel. This is your home now. Holy shit, monsterlings just get a hovel? I'd kill for a hovel. Time to get busy living, or get busy dying. Snark! Bark at a dog park on alert. Hey, Mom. Snarl. Snark. Oopsie moral is a moral morsel whirl. Bees. Bugger. Millennium hen and shrimp. Alright, let's enter the big bad world. Oh my. Like an adventure in town? That's all I can do, I guess? Yep. Lip, snark brood cave. Let's choose our adventure. I mean, we gotta choose the goat. You hear a bleeding sound from inside the scapegoat's pit. Is it the scapegoat? Of course it is. Bleating is what goats do. Well, good. The scapegoat walks out of its pit, looks around, and bleats again. Nash says, "It wants a fight. Let's give it one." Let's see what's really bothering the goat. Clever and kind. The scapegoat stares at you as you approach it. It bleats again. Looking into the pit, you see that there's no food anywhere. Oh, well. Nash shoves you aside and says, "I said let's give it a fight." I mean, it needs food. It doesn't need to be fought. That could be clever, but I'm gonna try to be brave. I'm gonna defend the scapegoat. Oh, that's kind. Scapegoat seems relieved when you step between it and Nash Nash. Nash Nash says, okay, I'll fight you instead. But then, she always does. Let's give Nash Nash a good tussle. I got some ferocity. You and Nash Nash roll in the dirt, kicking up dust and scattering mud and slime everywhere. Soon you are exhausted. What about the goat? The scapegoat has retreated back into its pit, where some other monsters are feeding it. It came up because it was out of food. Isn't that thing on a tether? When the scapegoat gets hungry enough, it will chew apart its rope so it can forage for food. The elders call this system chomps and balances. Oh, okay. That's adorable. Alright. I'm liking this cave. Big old mouth. You see Jaggery in a haze of buzzy, angry yellow bees. It looks like he stole a beehive off of a tree and took it home. You can see why. Honey is irresistible. Jaggery motions for you to help him. I mean, nature is beautiful. I'm gonna size up the situation. Bees can't kill you, but they can sure make you know how you've been in a fight. All those stingers, each with one with a little venom in it. Alright. We're gonna be brave and help him out. Just standing there thinking about it, you get stung twice. Bees are getting angry and angrier. Jaggery frowns and asks, what do we do? Putting the hive near the smokehouse would be very smart. Putting the hive near a garden would also be smart. If you put it near a garden, they're going to get some pollen, some flowers and stuff. Near the smokehouse, it's going to calm them down. I'm going to try the smokehouse. Cleverness a lot. It worked. The bees fall asleep, and you get a double claw full of stinger-free honey. All right. All right. Well, actually, says this monster. Greed Blitz walks past your stoop. He stops, coughs, and tilts his head, proudly showing off his Bayes Paul hat. He makes him look ridiculous. I mean, what's Bayes Paul? Some human sport involving large wooden bats. Something you could see making an appearance in monster culture. Fine. Let's ask him about the hat. Greedblit says, I gave a talking fox a whole bushel of rabbits for it. He said it's what all the smartest humans are wearing these days. Monsters walk by, pointing and snickering at the ridiculous chapeau as they do. Well... Here's the thing. First of all, talking fox. You son of a bitch. Second of all, rabbits. All the poor rabbits. Third of all, it does sort of look like a duck's face, but you know what? If he looks happy, he looks happy. We're going to risk this one. Greedblitz nods, tips his hat to you, and moves on. Okay. I didn't get anything for that. But positive or negative. And you know what? That's fine. If you are happy with how you look, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Suck it. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Alright. Let's do some singing. Gobclaws has found a human artifact, a black circle. She shows it to you very carefully. Look, it has grooves on it. Gonna take a closer look. Let's try to suss out its purpose. Everness. You hold up the black circle, looking at it, tapping it with your claws and tasting it with your tongue. Gobclaw says, I already tried that. It must be a hat, or it's a human weapon. I mean, it must be a hat, obviously. The other monsters are impressed by your impromptu fashion show. Gobclaw thanks you as she takes back her new hat and waddles away. Well, that's cute. I like how everybody's fine with you wearing a record on your head, but a baseball cap is stupid. Alrighty. Let's take a walk in the woods. Such a nice day today. Perfect weather to wander outside of town. But you're not really supposed to leave home until you're older. Well, how brave are we? I'm not really supposed to leave home, and I guess we'll keep in character. We'll just take a nap here in the sun. You do just that, warming your weary body. Ah. Get the strange feeling that didn't net me any respect. Speaking of the sun, Elder Jackery grabs your claw and drags you out of town. I need you to scare a pig for me, he says. Well, here we go again. I mean, if he's taking me out of town. Jackery sniffs the air and says, never mind, there it goes. He gallops away, leaving you alone in a grassy meadow. Well, I mean, somebody took me out of town, so let's explore a little bit. Uh-oh, a little less clever, but a lot more brave. As you poke around in the bushes, a ball rolls through them and comes to rest at your feet. Let's walk through the bushes. A little less clever and a lot more brave. You see a human sitting in the middle of the meadow. It hasn't spotted you yet, but it looks up at the sound of your movement. Let's wait and see what the human does. Human looks at you, waves its arms, burps and laughs. The sound sends shivers down your spine. Watch the human, but be ready to run. It's a baby. The human, still sitting, points at the bushes behind you. It makes a sound. It seems to be very young, no more than a monsterling, or even a morsel. Let's give it back its ball. You can't bring yourself to come and reach, but you pick up the ball and roll it towards the humanling. The humanling laughs again. Enough. Let's go home before something bad happens. Hey, I finally got some respect. You run along to Omen with a bit of new perspective and a story. The other monsters are impressed that you've interacted with a human. Cool. How much did my cleverness take a hit there? Oh, I got 75. I'm still fine. A bravery? 93. Ferocity? 15. I'm still not much, which is good. Honesty is only 33. Kindness is 51. I need to find more ways to be honest. I don't know how. I mean, let's go to the clouds. Suddenly, a stinging rain pours down. Everyone scatters and gets under cover, even Blistery and Smark. How bad is the weather? It's just rain. Water falling from the clouds. It does hurt a little. Stings, you know? Ow. Ow, it's like 100 needles on your hide. Brave monster likes the feel of nature on its face. Yeah, and a wise monster has enough sense to get in out of the rain. Fine. Sometimes really hard rain like this has been known to get stuck on a monster skin, like little splinters, then you can hurt for days. I got it. I'm gonna run undercover with everybody. I'm clever. While the rain pours down, you cuddle with Blistery and Smark under the bleachers. Let's play a game. You take turns opening your mouth to the falling rain, trying to suck up all the drops. Unfortunately, you choke and spit a mouthful of water at Smark. You dingus. Let's apologize. Blistery spits water on you. Smark splashes a puddle at both of you, and you all spend the rest of the storm making your own fun in the pooling water. Okay. That was fun. I still get no respect. Alright, explode. You, Nash Nash, and the Scrapegoat are having an impromptu picnic in the street. The fresh moss you dunk in your tea is delicious. Some birds, twittering and chirping in a friendly way, circle and land among the crumbs. Hi. Birds start pecking at the crumbs, but then they start hopping onto you and pecking at you too. You have crumbs on you and they want them right now. Oh my. I mean, I can't just sit there. Let's pack the birds back. I pecked furiously at the birds until most are vanquished. The rest of the picnic is peaceful. Nash Nash gives you 2 claws up, and the Scrapegoat seems impressed as well. I'm sorry, birds, I wasn't going to just eat you, but I wasn't going to just sit there and get pecked to death either. Adolescence is fleeting. You have grown beyond youth and have become an adult. Yes. You've been dragged from your bed by your friends and neighbors. Trying to sleep here. Who, the where, and why now? I tell you, it's time to grow up. You're taken into the woods, but I have a hovel. The neighbors throw you into the center of a great circle of monsters, all older than you. They whisper to each other, then look at you, and whisper some more. Let's get on getting on. The monsters murmur and mutter, spit and snarl. They're deciding what best defines you as a monster. I'll wait patiently. Taking a nap sounds like fun, but... After a while, the muttering stops, though the murmuring goes on for some time longer. Finally, the assembled monsters come to a decision. Well, what is it? The ring of monsters shuffles closer to you, forming a tighter circle. Elders loom over you while the smaller adults crouch low. Your surroundings grow shadowy and dark. Wait, what's happening? I'm gonna do my part in the ceremony of adulation. The other monsters hold you in some respect. Well, that's good. Someone calls you clever. A roar of approval rises from the crowd. You knew it! All the monsters in the circle begin to hum, growl, and sing. It's a traditional serenade to the snake moon. I mean, I've got the cleverness. Let's figure out a counterpoint and impress them. Boom! Impressive. Everyone cheers as you improve the song in an entirely new way. I got some respect. Should I accept their cheers? Nah, let's try again. Composing a new tune. Oh my goodness. You whip up an extemporaneous melody that rocks them where they stand. The monsters ooh and ah. Some of them start humming the new tune. They'll be humming it for days. Now then. That was plenty of respect. That was awesome. Yup. You are an adult now. You'll grow stronger over time, but your personality is no longer as mutable as it was when you were young. Onward to adulthood. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, I can politic or I can explore. Mumbly bumbly burp. So, 78 clever. Okay. 93 brave. That was 24 ferocious. 51 kind. 33 honest. I need to get more honest and kind. Let's politic, I suppose. Let's choose your adventure. Lifting her up. All of Omen is abuzz. Elders glare angrily at everyone, then look back at the broken sign at the town gate. You look down at the little piece of the sign you're holding, and blush. Wait, what did you do again? Coming back from a hunt, you were so full of high spirits that you jumped up and slapped the sign. You just slapped a little too hard with your claws. Oh. Okay. Yes? Mystery spots amid the sign that you're holding. Hey, don't tell anyone you broke it. It'll get fixed. This'll all blow over. It's just an ill wind that blows nobody any good. Bygones will be bygones. What's she going on about? Mystery is often accused of thinking she knows everything. This includes human cliches. All of them. Mystery says, I can take care of this. Look, I took a bit of the sign too. I can slip some into Varrock's hair when he isn't looking. Nobody ever believes him since he's always lying and stealing things. Heck no, I am an honest dude. Coming forth and admitting it. Wait, I lost respect for that? All the gathered elders scowl at you. They take turns chewing you out, which for monsters is a more literal expression than you might expect. Ragged and bloody, you creep back to your hovel to heal. Ouch. But, you know, I got a lot of honesty. I take solace in the fact that your honor is intact. You messed up, but you told the truth, and everyone will remember that. Let's hope that matters with monsters. Now screw that, let's go explore. Ooh, let's find this danger noodle. You take the lead on a hunt in the whale mist, but you become separated from the group. Suddenly, you catch sight of something. There! Where? There, wolf. Within that thicket, rumor has it that an especially large, clever snake tricked Nash Nash, biting her and made her sick for days. And it's right there, waiting, watching. Let's call everyone and get out. No, don't wait. Yeah, let's call everyone and get out of here. Wait, what? We call everyone. What do you mean everyone? Everyone! Oh, everyone. You gather everyone and retreat back to Omen. Nobody kills a snake. They may forever lurk in the paths of the forest. Yep, that was one I should have eaten the snake. Kinda thought that for a second, but oh well. Explore the whale mist. Let's see if we can redeem some bravery. You and Nash Nash encounter the Proud Bear. This is an honor and a problem. The Proud Bear has killed monsters, something rare in the animal kingdom. He stares at you. I'm going to consider the bear. Bear is so potent that it deserves capital letters when being referred to. It shines from within, radiating a light invisible to the eye, but plain to the heart. Okay. mean I don't see a need to attack, I'm going to nod cordially and leave. Bear doesn't move. Go back the way you came. Yeah, I thought so. Let's keep going. What's the other animal? The spine doctor has asked you to catch a special fox. It limps, she says, and it coughs. I need it quickly, if at all. I mean, why does she need this sickly fox? Spine doctor swats you with one prickly arm. There's no time for questions. Get the fox or don't. Okay. After it. You go forth into the forest, trailing the fox. As you get closer, you catch a glimpse of its ragged ears between two trees. The fox is limping, slowly. Get closer. As you draw near, you smell something sickly sweet. The fox slumps and vomits green matter onto the forest floor. Your claws tremble at the thought of touching it. I mean, I'm gonna be brave. This is probably not safe for me, but I gotta take care of the poor thing, even though I do want to wash my claws frequently. Bravery maxed! Fox sickness can't harm a monster. The fox tries to scare you off at the last moment by throwing up again, but you snatch it in your claws. Return to Omen and present the plague fox to the spine doctor. Doctor accepts the fox with delight. She nods to several patients waiting to see her. You see, friends, this one shows promise. Watch what she does with the fox. Oh, respect. Spine doctor squeezes the fox, forcing it to throw up into a row of rat cages. She says, now I can use the rats to make medicine so we can cure animals we care about. Yay! I hope the fox is going to be okay. Because that's one of the animals that we care about. Alright, let's do some politicking. Let's point fingers. You show your newest collection of human artifacts to your neighbors. They seem suitably impressed and listen in. I must say more. Truth is, you just found them in the woods, but everyone seems so interested it would be a shame to let them down. Monsters do love a story, so you could stretch the truth. Let's see. I do like being honest. I'm telling the straight truth. I'm probably gonna lose something, but... Hey, honesty. By the time you're halfway done with the tale of your peaceful walk back to Omen with the artifacts, Hamrag is asleep and everyone else has gone home. At least you were true to yourself. I was. I could have gotten respect. 51, what are we at there? 63. I feel like this stuff's counting down in between me getting some. Alright, let's knock down some doors. You hear a cry from a nearby hovel. What's happening over there? Sasswaite, a new adolescent, doesn't understand how the windows in her hovel work. She's trapped her paws under a heavy pain. Oh no, I have to free her. You walk over and take a look. This should be easy for a grown-up monster like you. Lift the window to free Sasswaite, of course. Kind. Sasswaite seems afraid of you. These things happen. She thanks you for releasing her from the window. You notice that the small crowd has gathered. Help her treat her injured arm. Kindness and respect. You tend to Sasswaite's bruise with a salve made from flowers and mushrooms. Soon, she feels no pain at all. The crowd applauds your helpfulness. Alright. B. Alright, let's see the spooter. Today's the day of the Spinner 500, the big spooter race. Winners are regarded highly by all around town. Let's do this. But your spider hurt her leg this morning. What should you do? Nah, I'm gonna watch with my spider. It's a noble race. Honesty. With a tear and a smile, you and your spider watch from the stands. The spider sucks the butter out of a piece of popcorn and gives you 4 tiny thumbs up at once. Grand. She rubs her healing leg and says, next year's the year if a bird doesn't eat me. Hell yeah. You got this, Spooter. Spooter is my best friend now. I will kill for her. It's the scream-along, sing-along. Everyone's screaming. Loudest monster wins. Scream! You're totally gonna break some windows and eardrums. But why are all these monsterlings here? Your singing has been known to hurt their little ears. I gotta sing quietly and be nice. Respect and kindness. You're hungry and brave. And hungry. You sing of this truth so well, all the other monsters are moved to tears. You don't win any prizes, but none of the monsterlings are hurt. Huzzah! Mind you, it'd take more than that to actually damage even a monsterling. Okay, well now I know. But I still did the right thing. Let's go exploring. Oh my. You scoop a big fish from the forest stream. As you're about to bite into it, it says, wait, I'm magic. I can grant you a wish. Shit, I know this story. Alright, it sounds legit. I'm not clever. The fish flops on the stream bank, trying to get back into the water, but you are in the way. It says, let me back into the water, and I'll give you anything you desire. I'm gonna wish for something to eat. Respect and ferocity. The fish wriggles and falls into the water. It uses its tail to flip a dozen crawdad onto the bank. You devour the delicious crustaceans in tiny bites, relishing the experience. Even if I was a little less clever, I still got more crawdads and less fish, so booyah. Alright. Let's see what this monster is. A flock of geese are in the square. No, honk. One can tong above the din, honk. Nash screens. Last one to drive them away is the loser. And she's on that human scooter she found. Kinda like honking. Honk. Not you too. Sheesh. Honk. It's a beautiful day, and you are a terrible goose. Alright. We gotta find this cool secret weapon of our own. You run to Hamrag's hovel and borrow the fox belt he uses as a doormat. Let's gear up. Plunk it on your head, you run towards the geese, growling and yipping. Geese swarm you. Uh-oh. You can think of two good options. Think fast. Out-honk the geese. Fury and fear unite. Attack! Let's out-honk. Never respect. Yeah! You honk so loudly the geese think you to be the boss goose and follow you to the nearest pond. Nash accepts the loss and scoots off. Honk. Great job. Alright, let's politic. Plotting. Listry comes to you, flapping her winglets and clenching her claws. Mupsy Moro's looking for me. I overslept. I missed the hairy hare hunt. What's so bad about that? I was on the list for the hunt, says Listry, and those hairy hares are really fast. We have to collect enough of their feet every year so that Omentown has good luck. Well, how many feet the hunt brought back without you? She yells, none! I was supposed to watch from above and show the other hunters where the hares were hiding. Bad luck for everyone then. Hares. Listry flutters her winglets again, especially for me. Moopsy's going to print a story about how I ruined everything for everyone. Okay. Listry comes to you, flapping her winglets and clenching her claws. Okay. Listry suddenly leaps to the top of a garbage can, spreads her winglets, and glides away. Weird. Just then, Mupsy Moro rolls into Portland Square, pen and pad grasped in her thin claws. Did you see Listry come through here? I want to make sure everyone knows the truth. No comment. Mupsy bought it. Listry is overjoyed. Outstanding. Let's do a little more exploring. Rawr! You're bringing home a Who-Man coat you found hanging on a tree when you see a cat waving at you. That's our bad news. I'm getting out of here. Okay, you shy away from the cat, avoiding any bad luck it might bring. Okay. I mean, there might have been something to that, but I'm well documented on my feelings on cats here on the internets. Oh! You spy a wolf pacing outside a small wooden cabin. From within the building, you hear the bleating of goat kids. I don't want to get the goats or the wolf. I'm gonna watch. Ah, he's trying to get in, but the goat kids have barred the door. Oh, hell. You're gonna make me do this. Oh, I don't like this at all. I mean... honesty and cleverness. I guess we're with the predators. The wolf accepts your offer of assistance. He growls, I'm glad you're reasonable. Some monsters would just attack me. Wolf's lucky day then. I'm sorry for the kids. The wolf snarls, how should we finish this hunt? I can block them while you climb. Got any better ideas? Lure the goat kids out with a clever ruse. Get in through the roof while the wolf keeps them from escaping. I mean, clever ruse is intelligent. Let's try it. Cleverness maxed. You and the wolf pretend to fight, going so far as to draw blood with your jaws and claws, and then run off in opposite directions. Lurk. The goat kids emerge from the cabin, relieved to escape their fate, and you and the wolf close in on them from your hiding spots. Oh, Wolfie, I'm sorry. I'm letting him go. Kindness maxed. I lost a little respect, but that was worth it. Wolf yelps, "What are you doing?" He springs at one of the kids, but you knock him back and he slinks into the bushes, swearing he'll tell everyone you're a soft creature after all. I'm sorry, Wolfie. It's just what I gotta do. I know you're hungry. I'll get you whatever I can. I'm gonna buy you some chicken fingers. Alright, let's do politicking. And let's run. The fast sloth is tearing roofs off hovels. Elders and larger adults charge at it, but it beats them back with its deceptively slow arms. Gotta get a closer look. You watch from the shadows. The sloth leaps from roof to roof like a huge demented monkey. It rips loose a big piece of corrugated metal. I'm sorry, man. I gotta do something here. Ferocity. The sloth hardly seems to move, but it slaps you with a set of claws as big as your entire body. When you wake, the sloth is gone. Oh, it really is fast. Big. Respect. Other monsters also recovering from the fight. Thank you for helping. Okay. I had to protect. I had to do. Ah, you're growing old, my friend. Your body is very soft and you drip slime everywhere you go. It's getting hard to leave your hovel. Damn. That was, that escalated quickly. I'm gonna go see the spine doctor. Doctor tells you that your time is almost up. You'll soon reach the end of adulthood, and you will either ascend to elder status or dissolve into slime. Well, what happens to monsters who dissolve? Bodies melt in the spawning vat, where their memories will nourish the minds of new generations of morsels. Aye. And what happens to monsters who ascend? Those who manage to ascend become elders and live on to steer the fate of monster kind. Aye. This is still kind of symbiotic, you know, the elders become the grass and the antelope eat the grass. I gotcha. Can the doctor do something to stop the process? There is a treatment that might prevent your dissolution. Let's learn more. Doctor says the treatment involves an extract taken from the tentacle ferns that grow in the whale mist. Forget it. You'll face this head on. Respect. About that time. A group of elders is waiting at the door of your hovel. They've seen your drippings. They know it's time for you to dissolve or ascend. Let's do this. The elders of Omen surround you at the spawning vat. They've built a fire beneath a small cauldron. Your body is squishy and damp. Examine the cauldron. The rusty iron cauldron smells like electrical fluid and herbs from the whale mist. It's empty now, but soon it will hold blood and slime from many monsters. Well, we must try to ascend. A masked elder comes forward. She says, "It's time to decide." All the elders growl and snarl. The masked elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid spatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises into the air. Is that blood or slime? You can't be sure. Depends on how much she respects you. Go on. The masked elder asked, "Who has already decided the fate of this monster?" I'm waiting. A few of the elders approach the cauldron to add fluid to the collection. The liquid begins to bubble. The masked elder has placed 5 flat stones on the ground before you. She says, "Choose one. Chance will guide your claw." Let's look at the stones. Each stone is stained with old blood and polished by the touch of many a paw. You can't tell one stone from the others. I'm gonna pick a stone that looks good. As you reach for the stone, someone shrieks in the distance. All eyes turn in that direction. You realize you can peek under the stones if you're quick. Hell no, I'm resisting the temptation. You wait a moment and the shrieking dies away. All the elders turn back to watch you. Choose the next stone. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows a monster holding one claw up, speaking intently. The masked elder says, "Ah, honesty. But you have just passed that test. Choose the next stone." The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows one monster kneeling beside another, injured monster. The Masked Elder says, "We will test your kindness." You test it. A huge elder carries another monster close to the cauldron. The other monster is half melted and hard to recognize. Look closer. It's Nash Nash, or what's left of her. She's begun to dissolve, like you, and her condition is far advanced. What's going to happen to her? The Masked Elder says, "We have decided that Nash Nash is too violent. There's a place for pure ferocity in our world, but it must be tempered with other qualities." Regard Nash Nash's increasingly gelatinous body. The Elder says, "See her eyes? She still seethes with pure rage. Perhaps you can calm her before the end." I'm going to console the dying Nash Nash. Nash Nash growls and lashes out at you. Your claws might be weak, but hers are the only part of her that are still strong. You bleed. Ignore the pain and speak soothing words to Nash Nash. You lean close, wincing slightly as she draws a new line of red on your hide, and hold her tightly. Appreciatively, she ceases her struggles. The other elders nod in approval. Goodbye, Nash Nash. The huge elder picks up the now unresisting Nash Nash and gently releases her into the spawning vat, and she is gone. Walk unsteadily to the cauldron. Damn. You hold the cauldron, which contains the portentous infusion. It's heavy. Look at it. It's half blood and half slime. At least some of the elders support you. You drink the bubbling concoction, then belch, and howl. Your body solidifies almost instantly. You are an elder now. Alright. Boom. Got full bravery, full cleverness. We're still hardly ferocious. We got a pretty good amount of honesty, and we're full kindness, and we're pretty respected. You are now an elder. You are welcome in Znak, the oldest of the monster towns. Alright. Boom. You got new stuff. In this stage of life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the ways monsters view humans and vice versa. Use your powers of persuasion wisely. Okay. So I'm guessing that if I have less than 50% respect, that's going to be a good indicator that I am going to dissolve. So I can politic or journey to Carmen. I got 14 days left, but I gotta see what these are. Oh, this is how wild monsters think of humans. When the inevitable conflict comes, this will dictate how monsters act. And what do we think of humans? Current score is 20 out of 100. They dislike and fear humans, but you can change this. And the same thing the other way, I'm assuming, how humans think of monsters. Yep. Alright. Let's start with some politics. And some sleep. You're just concluding a thrilling speech to the other elders. Finally, something goes smoothly. Snork, snork, rock, rock, snork. What in Znak is that noise? Old Hamrag fell asleep in the middle of your speech. Again. His pig-like snout and 4 nostrils give his snores a poignant yet thunderous quality. Cough gently. He'd have better success whispering at the moon. Hamrag keeps snoring. Talk louder to be heard over the snoring. Hamrag wakes up. He looks around and says, "You know, humans are pretty nasty. Sharpen rocks and cut things with them. Also, they kill each other all the time." I mean, he's not fucking wrong. But I'm an honest sort. Hamrag's information is far out of date. Humans forge knives now, and they only rarely kill each other. The old snouter says, "Suppose you're right." Alright, that's a good sign. Let's journey to Carmen. Let's do some skulls. You see bolts of lightning hit a strange rod on a roof and investigate. From inside a house, you hear someone shout, "Live! Live!" followed by maniacal laughter. What's going on? This is humans not killing, alright. Quite the opposite. You listen at the window and hear a maniacal rant. This human is building a creature out of other humans. Dead humans. That sounds familiar. Consider what you've heard of such things. Someone did this a while back in the mountains, and they made a creature alright, but it was more like a monster, and it did some bad things, and in the end a lot of monsters got killed because of it. Okie dokie. Human ain't gonna be happy, but we gotta stop it. His plan's bad for the humans who live here, and it'll make things hard on your fellow monsters, most likely. You set your mind to stopping him, but how? I mean, I am brave. I'm also clever. I'm gonna sabotage the apparatus. Upon consideration, you decide to stop the flow of lightning at the source. As you snap the rod in two, the lights in the house go dark. From inside, the human lets out a wail. Time to go! Hey! It actually made them happier. Cool. More humans smash down the door below and discuss the matter with the shouty one. They have pitchforks and torches. One nods to you. You did us a boon. Okay. Well, I suppose that's a good sign. Keep working on the humans, huh? Ready for your toes, tots. You sneak up to an open window. Somewheres, just randomly somewheres. A human sits on an overstuffed chair. Her back is to a desk covered in... Wait a minute. It's maps, with red X's on them. Let's look closer. They're showing off locations of the monster towns, along with outside a badly drawn sketch of a monster with a knife stuck through it. What to do? Alter the maps to teach her something? Confront her even though she could kill you? Teach this human a lesson with violence! I mean... I remain clever. You walk into the study, quietly, and begin moving the maps around. Keep going. You realize that you can use the maps to tell a story. You draw additional pictures here and there, rearranging the maps to show the human what she got wrong. Keep going. You draw an artifact where blots dug one up, then make a spiral where you got lost that time. Yes, this will help. Now put it back. The human soon wakes up. You watch through the windows as she studies the changed maps. After a while, she wipes a tear from one eye. You've gotten through. Hey, good job. Humans don't hate us at the moment. They're ambivalent. That's good. Let's see if we can be ambivalent towards them. This tree proposes a new plan to keep an eye on the humans. Go on. We'll take over an abandoned house in Carmen, keep someone in there at all times, and take extensive notes on everything they do. Interesting. Several other elders seem to like the idea very much. They argue about where to establish their spy house, though. Carmen has many empty buildings. Which shall we use? I mean, obviously we need to encourage understanding. The expedition sets out immediately, hiding in the unused upper floor of the library. They observe humans reading and learning. Make sure that they see that humans are smart. In short order, several elders learn to read for the first time. They seem impressed with their unsuspecting human subjects. Alright. That's a good sign. Let's see what else we can do here. Your fellow elders debate. Are humans more dangerous now? Is it time to reveal ourselves? Rise to take your turn. The air grows still. Birds stop singing. The silence is reverential. You turn and see the oldest monster sitting on a hovel roof, dwarfing it. It's watching you. Irk. The oldest monster tilts its huge head and raises one of its 3 scaly eyebrows. Admit fear, but insist you must learn more. The best humans, like monsters, are fearless. Admit it, humans are the biggest threat to monster kind. I do have a lot of honesty. I have bravery, too. Let's do it. You speak without tremor or quaver, as though the most deadly monster in the world isn't waiting for you to finish. When you're done, the oldest monster is gone. You didn't even notice. Everyone murmurs and nods at your words. Impressed. Okay. Let's journey to Carmen. You watch as an elderly human tries to fix his house. He looks up at the leaky roof with a sigh as it starts to rain and goes inside. How bad is the leak? Looks like a trickle of water will get into the attic from the storm. It might do some damage to the human's house. He also left his tools out. I mean, y'all. We need to add some bravery. Human's view. Oh. Alright, success. The human hears hammering above. He emerges just as you leap away. The repair is finished. Alright. Oh, that was a great sign. Let's do some more politicking. Check this puddle. Elder Prudence is tiring of the debate about living alongside humans. Listen to her argument. Prudence says they can't even eat a squirrel without killing it first. Their bodies are only slimy around their assorted holes. Why bother to talk to them? I mean, make some valid points there, Prudence. We're best off keeping our distance forever. She slumps down disgusted. Accuse her of cowardice. Yeah, no, we're definitely... Humans killed their food to spare them pain. Monster's view of humans going up a little bit slower. Success. One elder agrees with you. It makes sense. A series of grunts and snarls follows, and the crowd agrees that the explanation speaks well of the kindness of humans. I mean, maybe the monsters should do that too then? Let's do a little more politicking. Well, actually... Gritman shouts, "Might makes right." Roofrock replies, nice. "Not always. We should talk more, like the humans do." I mean, obviously, we got some honesty here. To explain how humans can come to a decision, as a group, without slashing or biting anyone. The other elders are intrigued by your words. Go on. Boom! There we go. When you start describing voting, they lose interest, but they agree that words hold great power. Well, I certainly hope that nobody out there watching this is losing interest in voting. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Midterms in 5 days. Vote like your fucking lives depend on it. Thank you. Moving on. Alright, let's journey to Carmen. Let's get a hug. You're hiding in a shiny wood building. 2 humans are holding hands in front of another human. Uh-huh. He makes a lot of noise about a witness? The other 2 look around, disappointed at the empty room. I mean... I can be brave and kind. We're gonna try to be brave. They're delighted. The humans all take turns talking. And talking. And talking. Until death do me part. And talking? Yes. Eventually, the 2 holding hands make kiss faces at each other. They sign a paper and hand it to you. Take the pen and do the same. You make a pretty squiggle. Beautiful. The pair thanks you profusely, and you bow. Whoops, that fell off. Ah, exposed! The humans gasp, but you stand your ground unafraid. After a moment, they thank you. Okay. That's awesome, y'all. Alright, what else we got here? Alleys are great places to find artifacts. Less so to find fat, small, crying human children. So it said. What of it? One such fat, small child wanders over to you, clutching a lollipop. Oh, Lord. Alright, what's wrong? The human child says, "I'm lost. Do you know how to get to Plow Street? I think I stepped in poop." God damn it. Alright. I mean, I kind of want to find an adult human and get rid of this child, but I need to push my kindness a little bit. The child hiccups as you take its hand in your claw. Keeping to the alleys and shadows, always wary of adults, you wander until the child recognizes his home. Au revoir! The child runs to his home. He's scooped up by a bigger human in a flowered hat. The bigger human croons to the little one. The last thing you hear as you sneak away is the child... "Hey, monster helped me get home, Mama. It was really nice." Awesome. You're maxed out, baby. Alright, let's politic. And we still got 4 days left. You and some other elders are conversing when Varric walks up, proudly holding a toaster. Funny. You have a toaster just like that. Wait a minute. A dent. It's your toaster. The fuck, Varric? Varric crows. Look what I found at the bus stop. We can take whatever we want from humans. I'll claim monsters and humans both value truth. They do. Because I don't have a lot of ferocity, I ain't gonna risk that one anyway. Monsters view humans. Varric tries to flee, but the other monsters stop him. You take back your toaster and step on his head for good measure. He says you're lying, but they trust you more than they trust him. Yeah, you're damn right. Alright, a little bit more politicking. Greedblitz, puffed up with multisyllabic importance, addresses the other elders. "My fellow monsterin," he begins. "I propose we meet the humans halfway." What, in that meadow near the forest? No, he clears his throat. "I think we should learn from them and adopt human ways to become more civilized." Agree and explain some human interventions. Hell yeah. You make a persuasive case. Under your tutelage, the other gathered elders learn much about organization governing, the human way. All right. Got 2 days left and I don't need them, y'all. This is boss. Alright, well, I mean, let's journey to Carmen. You're splashing through rain gutters and you spy a human on the steps below. She snuffles and sobs into a tissue. A crumbled letter lies beside her. You must help. You slide down a gutter and squat beside the human. She squeaks and holds very still when you don't attack her. I mean, I could leave you alone, but let's see. Finally she says, "You know why I'm crying? My parents say I must marry Ernst, but I do not love him. I just wish he'd go away." I mean, we gotta help, no matter how dangerous. She blinks away her tears and starts to laugh, then sees that you're serious. She takes your claw in her hand and you go inside. Yes? Where two older humans interrupt their dinner to scream and jump away from you. Great! Well begun is half done. The older humans calm themselves and listen to her for, you suppose, the first time. They agree to reconsider the wedding. Yes. The younger human smiles and squeezes you, not trying to choke you, just to show you how much he appreciates your help. Alright. Fantastic. One little bit more politicking. A spine doctor looks up from her current patient. She's working a human knife free of a younger monster's ribs. Humans are dangerous. Let's watch and listen. She says, humans? No claws, they made their own. Awful thing, knife wound. Takes twice as much milkweed to patch up as a jaguar attack. Best steer clear, I say. Now, they're not all about fighting. Success. That scary knife you explained is used to spread jam on bread. Real knives are much worse. The spine doctor nods, a little shocked. And that's all? Yep, whoopsie moral is a moral morsel whirl. As you walk through Portland Square, you think on your past. Life hasn't always been easy, but you've built up your reputation. You are quite well respected. Yes, well respected indeed. Though monsters have always feared and loathed humans in the past, your work towards improving relations has paid off. Monsters have come to respect and like them. Well done. Grand. Meanwhile, humans who once hated all monster kind have come to understand that monsters aren't terrible evil things. Rumor has it that the humans think pretty well of you. Okay. Shattering your reverie, a terrible commotion erupts. Elders and younger monsters alike are milling about in a great mob. What is it? Blots drops from a nearby roof. Humans! Humans are coming this way. What? Listry says, that's wonderful, we can talk to them. It's true. Relations have been warming up. Both monsters and humans meet deep in the whale mist. There's considerable shuffling of feet and paws. Everyone wants to talk, but nobody wants to make the first move. If only some monster were to speak up. Yes, if only. A few of the other elders are looking at you, strangely enough. Welcome, friends. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief as you put your best claw forward. It's the first step of a long journey. A journey on which monster and human will cooperate in all things. What happened next? Peace, combined prosperity. The end. And so, monsters and humans worked, lived, and played together for many happy generations to come. Hooray for the future! You know, I'm pretty damn okay with that, y'all. Well, that was a lot of fun. I think, obviously, I'm going to have to play through it again. And I'm probably going to have to play through it again on a, go for a different personality type. But yeah. See, these are all the endings I can get, I guess. Yeah, the universal prosperity ending. Find the narrow gap between fear and hate. Now humans and monsters work together for the benefit of all. Very cool. Alright, well, GG's. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check us out on Twitch at twitch.tv/badger597.